Sad,
All right,
yes.
let's quickly go to Abimbola Agbebi, who is standing at a newspaper stand to get views of Nigerians on trending stories. Bimbo, good morning. It's over to you.
All right, good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. It's time to look at the stories making the headlines this morning on the front pages of the Nigerian newspapers, and we are doing this live from Ketu area of Lagos. All right, we start off with the Daily Sun this morning. On the front page of the Daily Sun, we have the story, Fight Against Terrorism. Buhari gives military full powers. Seek foreign help. Fight against terrorism. Buhari gives military full powers. Seek foreign help. As policemen flood Abuja. That's the story on the front page of the Daily Sun newspaper this morning. And then we have another story on the front page of the Daily Sun. Strike, no justification, keeping students at home for 5 months, says SGF. Strike, no justification, keeping students at home for 5 months. That's another story we have on the front page of the Daily Sun newspaper this morning. We also have the Punch newspaper, and the lead story on the front page of the Punch newspaper says terror attack. NRC suspends Lagos Kano Ajaokuta train services. NRC suspends Lagos Kano Ajaokuta train services. Gunmen shoot at passenger cars, buses at Ajaokuta. 6 persons feared killed, travelers panic. That's the main story we have on the front page of the Punch newspaper. I'd like to take one more story from the front page of the Punch newspaper. Impeachment, Soyinka backs lawmakers against Buhari. Impeachment, Soyinka backs lawmakers against Buhari. And we have another one. Kerosene hits 800 naira per litre. Nigerians face hard times. Kerosene hits 800 naira per litre. Nigerians face hard times. Now, those are the stories the Punch newspaper is reporting this morning. Quickly, let's move on to the Nation newspaper, and this is the story the Nation newspaper is reporting this morning. Lagos Kano top registration. That's the story on the update on the voter registration. Lagos Kano top registration. Ekiti, Bayelsa, Yobe, Gombe have list voters. INEC begins cleanup of voter register. That's the major story we have on the front page of the Nation newspaper. And I'd like to take one more story. Strike. Federal government withholding our salaries since February, says ASU. Strike. Federal government withholding our salaries. That was a statement made by ASU there. All right, quickly, I'd like to feel the pulse of the Nigerians here. Good morning.
Good morning, Nigerians.
Which of the headlines would you like to react to?
As a matter of fact, security. I think there's one of them I saw with that security headline. And also the suspension of Lagos Kano Ajaokuta train services. Now, we must understand as Nigerians that the threat by the Senate or the lawmakers to Buhari that if he doesn't do anything about security, they were going to impeach him was quite interesting, because as a matter of fact, I think he has given a marching order now to the military men to really do something. Now, we must, as a matter of fact, as a country, think about our security men. How are they recruited into the army? How are they recruited into the police service? Now, if you want these people to go and fight Boko Haram or fight bandits, what have you put in place for them, for their family? For instance, now, if I'm a policeman, and I know that if I go and fight bandits, that probably my enemy dies there, as a matter of fact, that maybe at least 10 million will be paid to my family, I'll be ready to fight. But by the time I know that if I die for nothing, I may not have that motivation to do something. So I think we should think about the salaries of policemen and the military men. At least if a policeman takes home at least 75,000 salary every month, I think it's still better. They are collecting bribe by the roadside, will minimize. So we have to think, when we are fighting insecurity, we have to think about people who are in charge. How are they taken care of?
All right, so quickly, what do you think of this impeachment story? We have Soyinka, they're backing lawmakers against President Buhari.
Impeaching Buhari is not the issue. Helping him is the issue. Help him. We must understand that most of these lawmakers or politicians, they are fighting for their own interests. Today they say I'm decamping for this party because I didn't get a governorship ticket. I'm decamping because no. Help Nigeria. You were elected there to do something. Help Nigeria. Help Buhari. Help Buhari to save Nigeria as a matter of fact. If you now find out that he's not ready to save Nigeria, then impeach him. We need to know whether he is ready to save Nigerians or he's taking side with bandits or is their sponsor. We need to know all these things.
Let's take the view of another person. Good morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Which of these stories would you like to react to?
I just want to comment on the Buhari giving power to the service chiefs to act. For me, to my own understanding, it's too late. You've been there over 7 years. Are you getting me? You inherited all this one from the past administration, like say Jonathan era. And you promised Nigerians within 3 months you can be able to do this as a retired general. Up to today, the thing is increasing every day by day. Nigerians are no longer comfortable with your administration. At these 9 minutes, you are not giving order. What happened in the last 4 years, 5 years, 6 years? You've not given the order, and Nigerians are dying daily. So it's a no-go area by you saying you've not given them order to act. After Nigerians have lost their lives, Nigerians are in pain. They are suffering economically, everything. The northerners who are even in agriculture, out of 100%, 40% is now involved in the agriculture because of banditry and kidnapping. And you are there, and you say it's now that you are giving them order to holistically to do. So are you playing with our life? Are you getting me? I don't think it's reasonable to say you give them order. Are you supposed to have given them order for long to do anything to quench these people? Just a few people. They are not up to 1 million. They are talking about 200 million people. And we have military, we have naval, we have police, we have what do they call? DSS also. So we have a lot of them. And they just use about 200 bikes and come and attack and go. Even they carry our military equipment and go. And you are watching them. Gumi goes to there and see them inside bush and come and report to us. See what they say. At times you go with the military, security. Are you telling me that you don't know where they are? You say you bought a Tucano jet. What is Tucano jet for? About $500 million. What is it for?
All right, thank you. Let's take one last person. Good morning. Have you gone through the headlines this morning? No. All right, so I guess that's the much we can take from the newspaper stand this morning. It's back to you now in the studio.
All right, thank you, Bimbo, for bringing us reactions from the newspaper stand, hearing Nigerians speak about the security matters. Those also reacting to the impeachment threat made by the senator, and they're saying that what the president needs is help.